last we left off, the party had gone and they had sought out whoever sent this letter to them and were trying to figure out why they got sent a letter and walked in the woods, found themselves in the town of Barovia, or the village of Barovia. Got attacked by some shambling corpses, went to a tavern, met a man named Ismark who suggested that they head to the Burgomaster's house, which was who the letter was signed by. They arrived at the house. It was in quite a lot of disrepair, and they were being let in by Irina as we speak. I would like to ask the party that was involved in last session, who is the last person to go into the house?
Randy. Because
Yep.
we all went in and he was trying to
Randy.
sneak around.
Okay,
So.
Randy, I would like you to make a perception check for me. Nine. You walk in the house, you feel like a mild chill run down your spine. You look around and don't see anything, and you head inside. The party enters into a room, and you see a woman of darker skin with silver, or like a silvery metal armor, adorning her with red embellishments for the cloth, who's holding a long sword at her hip, and thin strands of long braided hair going down to about the middle of her back. You also see, and then I would like Epo to describe his character.
I'm about average build, 185, 6 feet tall. I got red hair, and I'm just brooding up against the wall.
What race are you?
I am a human.
Okay.
Of course.
And then I would like Karama to describe his character.
I guess like a dragon.
Okay.
A dragon humanoid looking guy.
What color?
Blue scaling skin.
Okay. Nifty. As everybody...
I have to be blue because he's like a lightning type.
Gotcha. Noted. Okay. So all of you walk into this room and you're filled with a mild, or like a faint scent of rot and decay. And anybody who wants to, that is just now walking in, can make a perception check.
Someone's been dead here.
Yeah, I'll make a perception check.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't fucking worry about it.
Okay.
Once you get a nat 1.
I got a 6.
A 6 plus anything, or just stick straight?
No. 1 plus 5.
Oh, you actually
Okay.
did it.
Okay.
Alright, I can do it.
It's not hard to find. Slumped on the right side of this main atrium room, you see a wrapped up what you can and like soiled cloth, something about 6 feet long, looks almost like a body that's been wrapped up.
So I'm assuming that is the mayor.
Irina speaks up. Yes, that would be correct. He died a few days ago. We haven't been able to bury him as I'm sure you've seen, this town is held captive by a number of entities that consistently oppress our village, and between the four of us, we haven't had time to take care of the corpse.
Okay, so me and Karama have just been chilling with this lady.
Yeah, so I'm kind of writing it in to like keep things going, is that you guys are like her guards.
Gotcha.
Um, if so, what are the lot of you doing here?
Well, we received a letter from a man. He didn't introduce himself, but he bid us to help you actually, Irina. And I'm gonna motion for Ren. Uh, give her the letter that we received.
Uh, is Ren there?
Out with the letter.
Lauren.
Ren.
She's
Okay.
She's not too bright this one, eh?
It's actually, I have to switch my inputs. I'm sorry.
She doesn't have 2 scales.
So yeah, just like, hey, pass that letter over there. Let her read it.
She takes the letter from Ren's hands and begins to scan over it, and she looks perplexed more than anything. If anybody wants to make an insight, they're welcome to.
Yeah, I'll make an insight.
Testing.
We can hear you.
I hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to.
17.
Okay. You get the idea that there's a mix of concern and worry,
Actually,
and
I
also
I have
realization.
I have advantage on that also, actually, but it's still 17.
Okay. But yeah, she looks like she recognizes what's going on here. Okay, well, Ismark has informed me that he's been trying to move me to Valaki, and I am assuming that that's what you guys are here to do.
What is Valaki?
Valaki is a township to the northwest of here. It is just out of reach of, or it's just out of view of Strahd's castle, and it's considered a safe haven.
Strahd?
Has Ismark not told you?
No, that's a name I don't believe we've heard before.
Yes, we have.
Wait, have we heard
Yeah.
Strahd's name?
Yes. Ismark has mentioned that when you brought him the letter, he mentioned that it was probably something that Strahd had sent out.
Well, I guess I'll still ask her who is Strahd.
Strahd is an interesting character, shall I say. He is somebody who lords over this land, and well, his most defining characteristic is that he's not alive in the traditional sense. Many moons ago, he was turned into a monster in human skin. He's the reason this place is as dark and dreary as it is. He keeps us all here in Barovia. So, since I'm sure you guys are eager, so how might I be able to help you? I didn't really get a clear answer on that.
We're here to help you.
Ismark pipes. Oh, I'll wait for Quiver to respond.
For who to respond?
Randy.
Randy. He's typing.
I'm going to try to only refer to y'all as your character names as best I can.
I didn't hear what you said. I thought you said like something else.
Oh, gotcha.
We could use some gold.
Again?
What is he trying to do?
Never agree.
Seduce?
Ismark pipes up. Uh, Irina, I did find these people, and I was hoping that they could help us move you to Varaki, if you're so willing. That way you are out of harm's way, yeah? And she replies, well, I'm more concerned about the Burgomaster at this point. It would be uncouth to not put his corpse to rest instead of just having it lying here in the room. Would you travelers be willing to help with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I assure you, I very much appreciate this. If you would be so inclined, once we get to Valaki and I know that I am safe there, I could certainly spare some coin as a omen of good tidings. Okay.
What time is it?
It is approaching. It's about an hour till dusk at this point.
Okay. Can we stay here for the night with you, Irina?
I suppose that would be sufficeable. It is up to you. We must. I still would like to bury the corpse before we head to Valaki, and Valaki is about a 3-day travel. If you would like, we could try to go bury the corpse now so that we can leave first thing in the morning, but it's entirely up to you.
Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, I'll bury it myself.
I'll
Don't worry about it.
definitely
worry.
be willing.
We couldn't
to
bury it with
help
4
out.
people, and you can do it by yourself?
Yes.
I don't like this lizard piece of shit.
Bro, you're underestimating.
Mario, I'm gonna join your Spotify thing.
Well, it turned off for a sec because I was.
If anything, I want Rocket in to go with me. He's the only one that's earned my trust.
I think it might take all of us just to
Okay, fine.
carry it through town. Is it a large coffin?
There's actually no coffin. It is just the wrapped up corpse.
Oh,
But it's that heavy.
Oh.
Well, you'd guess it's about like 180 pounds, given how much it's bloated at this point.
Don't y'all have 2 bodyguards?
I could
we've
deadlift
been
it. dude.
busy, okay?
Either
yes,
way, we'll bury it. We'll bury it either way. Whoever
Okay.
does it.
So if we
I'll take one, you take the other half.
Okay.
Alright, you can join, Kyle. I'll just resend the invite.
I'm in.
Okay.
okay,
It's just
so
playing random, so.
is
So,
Mark or go ahead.
I was just so Randy, like we need to be in the in-game text for like all.
Yeah, for anything Randy says, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Randy, you're staying at the Burgomaster's manor.
I don't trust him. He needs a babysitter.
I'm not.
Perfectly understandable. He did try to just take a bag of gold in front of all of us.
Hearing that, Irina speaks up. I would rather not leave anybody here, especially unattended. Make
He's trying to rob the joint.
Make a persuasion check, Randy.
Uh-oh.
This did not work out so well when you should have seduced the entire party.
I believe that was.
Yes, no, I believe that you'll be coming with us, or you will be locked out of the house.
Got it.
Them's the breaks.
At that, she stands up and opens the door to the outside and beckons you to follow her.
Alright.
Let me look at my map here to try and remember where everything is. E5. Okay, so she begins to lead you up through the northern side of the, or northward through the center of town. You once again hear some mild wailing off to the right as you pass through the town, and you anybody that wants to can make a persuade or perception check as
Okay, I will.
you're walking. Okay, any two people, I'll say,
Rolling.
just so
I'll
that
do
I
it.
don't.
All right. Okay.
18.
15.
14 plus 4.
I got an 8.
Okay,
Plus what?
I'll use the 18
No,
and
it's
the
5
8
plus 1 mod.
since Epo and Ren were the first to respond.
Wait, but Quiver got a 19.
Well, it's more for like here. I'll use all three of y'all. Basically, this is just something that you two would notice as you're walking through just barely through some of the cracks in the boardings of the window. You see, some village people just eyeing you as you walk by. Not aggressive or anything, just you can't tell if it's a mix of fear or curiosity or both. And you make your
I'm
way.
gonna smile at. I'm gonna smile at them.
Okay. You smile at the first few that you see, and they immediately slink back into their house, seeing that they've been spotted. Randy, with your 19, you would note you catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. It seemed like definitely a few feet, or maybe about 100 feet away, slinking behind a building. The rest of you march your way up northwestward through town and find yourself at a building almost, or one of the larger buildings in town. It's just on the outskirts with a stone wall wrapping around the rear of it. The I can read the description. Atop a slight rise against the roots of the pillar stones that support the castle Ravenloft stands a gray sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evils for centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and the flickering light shines through the holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. As you approach the doors, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire.
Seems there was a battle here.
Ismark pipes up. Yes, we have had various hordes come attack this place. This has been a savehold for many years. Except for save maybe 50 years ago. And he proceeds to knock on the door.
Gotta ask, why are so many things attacking this town?
That would be because of Strahd. He likes to invoke fear into us. He seems to get some sort of sadistic pleasure out of it.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Go for it.
I got a 24.
He seems to be fairly earnest in what he says.
Okay.
He knocks on the door, and you hear some individual in the building say, "Hold on just 1 minute, I'll be right there." And you hear some hurried footfalls within the room. You hear the creaking of something, and then with a thud, and then you hear the footsteps get closer, and The door creaks open, revealing a larger, rotund individual. Looks to be in his 50s, late 50s, worn by the age. His eyes are sunken, his bags under them, is balding on top, white hair, short, and he's wearing a priest's outfit. It's fairly soiled. How might I be able to help y'all?
Are we carrying the body still?
Yes, you are carrying the body. It is at the back of the group. It's kind of like sheltered off so that when you walk through town, it wouldn't appear as though it would shelter it from view from most people. So he doesn't immediately see it.
Let's say, we came to bury the Burgermaster. Burgermeister.
Who said insight?
Burger Master.
Did somebody say?
Rocket said that?
Yeah, Rocketman said that.
It was me.
Okay. Come this way. We can get right to that. And he leads you through the main hall. And as you walk into this building, you see it's a wooden built building, and there are multiple holes that are very scarcely patched, and you see this building is not waterproof by any means. The immediate interior of it has multiple burn markings along the side of the building. The doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to the brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly, the prayer is blotted out by inhumane screams that rises up from beneath the wooden floor. And you hear that.
What was that? Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
As you hear that, you see the priest stomp his foot on the floor. It goes quiet for a moment.
What the hell was that?
What about insight check?
You
Go.
do a perception check at this point.
Perception check? Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
okay. So what exactly are you trying to do here?
I want to know if this preacher guy is evil or not.
Go ahead
He's
and
being sus.
go ahead and make an insight check for me.
So insight or perception?
Insight.
Okay.
Insight's more to like reveal
9.
what a person is doing. He looked like he was just stomping some roaches on the ground.
I'm gonna
Okay.
pipe up and say, Father, sorry, what was your name?
Father Donovich.
Is there something perhaps? Is there a basement room? I thought I heard something.
Oh, please do pardon that. That is just my son. I would not worry too much about it.
Okay.
These are the worst, aren't they? And I'm gonna stroke my doctor's mask.
Yes. Are you a doctor?
In a way. Oh yeah, by the way, Kyle and Mario, I basically look like a plague doctor. I've just got a purple robe and a plague doctor mask.
Oh,
I
I
forgot about
throw
that.
him out the group. This man is sus.
I walked 10 feet ahead of Steve.
Okay. Donovich speaks up once more. If y'all would please just head through the door on the right, straight down the hall. I would like to have a word with this so-called doctor.
Could I check the basement?
I was about to say, I was gonna pull Quiver to the side and be like, hey, Why don't you go check that out?
Randy said,
So-
"I'll go through the door."
He
up
said
there."
he was sacrificing Willis.
You're gonna do that in full sight of the guy that just told you to go to the right.
But how does one get to a basement? Is there an entrance nearby?
Make a anybody that wants to try and look for a basement, make a perception check.
I
Oh,
have doctor things to talk about, so I'll pass.
I'll make a perception check. Perception check, whatever.
I'm not
Okay.
leaving.
Are
I
you got-
refuse. I refuse to leave the room.
All right.
I gotta back up Rocketman.
You want me to roll?
Yes.
Quiver got a 20.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we
wait.
need to, do we
You
need to
roll
take
when
the
I said I
body?
was gonna roll? I hate you. I'm gonna beat you up.
Well, multiple
We need to
people
take
can
the
roll.
body
It's
from
not
the
just one person that's allowed to roll.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll.
rolling. I'm gonna go grab my.
Oh, you
actual
roll,
dice
what,
real
two
quick,
D8s?
online stuff.
No, you roll
Yeah,
a
is it okay if
d20.
I just roll it.
A D20. Okay.
Well,
Roll a d20, add your perception modifier.
AFK.
Okay. So that's 3. What the hell is it? Damn, I got 4.
Okay.
I don't perceive it.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I read up everything properly.
I perceive thou cannot fight in the battle.
Yeah. Ipo, you don't see any, or who made the check, Karama or Ipo?
Kurama.
Okay, Karama. You have no idea where this door is. Quiver, you are experienced enough as a thief to, you get you see the immediate door on your right. The first door to the right as you walked in seems as though it's shut a little bit tight, like it had been recently closed. There's some like all the other doors have a little bit of like dust in front of them. This one, it seems to have been disturbed a little bit, as though like, and almost like the boardwork under it seems to be
Back.
kind of polished to a certain degree. Like it's been sanded down because it's been opened enough times. What do the rest of you do as Quiver notices this?
Man, we got doctor stuff to talk about.
Are y'all going to speak privately?
I'm gonna keep defending Irene.
I would prefer to speak to this, and he gestures to you, Rocketen, not knowing her name.
To this funny man you are. Let us speak.
What do the rest of you do? Okay.
I
what
either
did Quiver-
remain in the room to back up Rocketman, or I'll step right outside, but I won't go where he tells me to.
Okay.
I want to follow Quiver.
Okay. Is anybody going to bury the body? That's more my question.
Oh,
I'll go. Irina's gonna go, right?
Yes,
Irina?
Irina, Ismark, and Ren are going. Anybody else? Psych
Well, doesn't the bodyguards have to go with Arena? So that means Kiba might have to go if I'm following Quiver.
if sorry, what? The you Ipo and Karama would be more compelled to go with the two, or with Irina.
Lady.
Yeah.
all right. We going with them.
We going with them.
Okay, so the 5 of y'all, or actually Syke said he would go just stand outside the door and listen. So the 5 of you, excluding Quiver and Rocketen, exit the door. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Syke. Quiver, make a stealth check, and I'll wait for you guys to give me.
Who did you say to make a stealth check?
Quiver, make a stealth
Yeah.
check. Rocketen, just wait. Psych, give me a perception check.
9.
Don't chill.
Okay. Okay, so you wouldn't hear this conversation.
Okay.
Yep.
Quiver, you as the party begins to move into this main central chamber, you slink back and make your way into into the first room to your right. You see a very disheveled room, and there's a carpet lying on the floor. Everything else seems to be in relative disarray. With your perception check, I'd say you don't even have to roll for this. You can pretty well tell that there's a trapdoor here. So, do with that as you will. I'd say this. Okay, so I'll say we're gonna cut from that. Basically heading into this room. And we'll come back to that in a moment because the way things will work out, I want things to converge. So, cutting to the people who are burying the bodies. As you step out of the chapel, you see I'm trying to look at my notes. A fence of wrought iron with a rusty gate encloses a rectangular plot of land behind a dilapidated church. Tightly packed gravestones shrouded by fog bear the names of souls long past. All seems quiet. You proceed to find a plot that isn't currently being used, and it's surprisingly hard. There are hundreds of grave heads here, but you manage to find one and lay the corpse to rest. You also, anybody that wants to can make a perception check as you were walking through.
Well, mine is you said you got it, Ipu?
I got a 7.
Down.
Okay.
Like with mine.
Something seems slightly off about these graves, but you can't really tell what exactly. It doesn't seem like anything of immediate danger, but you're not sure what seems quite off.
I got a 22.
You would notice that these graves seem to have been disturbed in some manner. Like the dirt has seemed to be disturbed, like it's been turned up within the past few days.
All of them?
Yes.
Good lord. EBGBs.
You guys proceed to bury the corpse of the Burgomaster. I would like Rocketen to jump into Whispers.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here.
You find yourself standing in a room alone with Donovich. You hear him, or he begins to say, "So you're a doctor, you say?"
I have trained in the medical arts for a time.
I see. Well, my son, he was taken a long time ago. There was a uprising against Strahd, and he came back. Almost everybody died, but he was able to come back. But he wasn't the same. His skin was paler. His body was weakened. He seems to have gone mad almost. And most concerning of all, when he would speak, there were two fangs jutting from his upper row of teeth. I've been trying for many moons at this point to attempt to cure him of this ailment, but till no alas, he's shown no signs of getting any better. That was what you heard below.
There may be something I could do to help your son with his sickness, so to speak.
Okay, that would be much appreciated. And he begins to lead you into the Undercroft area. Go ahead and jump back into General.
Yeah.
Okay, so we come back to Quiver going into this trapdoor area. As you open this door, the church's undercroft is a rough-hewn wall and a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse at a gaunt shape in the far corner.
This shit sounded ominous.
So, as you step down the stairway into this room, one of the steps creaks, and immediately the figure whips around and looks at you with almost a madness in his eyes, and immediately he darts towards you, Quiver. He's able to run about 10 feet before some sort of chain wrapped around both his neck and his two wrists yanks on him and almost flips him back to the ground with how fast he was moving. And you just hear these like guttural screeches as he tries to reach you. You will be mine. Yeah, I'm so hungry. You, come closer.
Oh, hell no.
He's eating right.
Gonna eat Randy.
Quiver gonna fucking die.
Quiver might with Quiver's rules.
Why will I?
I'm confused.
Why will I? He said. Like he's asking. He said, "Come closer." He's saying, "Why will I?"
Oh, because he was like, "You will be mine."
I must eat. Come closer. Such a good meal.
Step closer.
Oh, you step closer. He begins to pull, even though he's not budging anywhere. He pulls closer and closer, or tries to yank the chains, moving not able to move, but you hear the chains just clack and clack and clack, and you see that it's starting to. You see his wrists are bruised, as though he's done this many a times, and he's almost beginning to choke with the collar around his neck. He can't even speak now. It's just you just hear these like guttural voice, or I don't even know what to call it. Just these guttural noises. Precisely.
I choked on it.
I was eating chicken wings.
That's what it sounded like to you,
Yes.
bro.
At this point, Randy or Quiver, you would hear the trapdoor that you came through begin to open and a shed of light peer through into the room as Rocketin and Donovich step into the room.
What do I see?
You see exactly what I described to Quiver.
Oh.
Except,
At this-
except
At the
Quiver.
current moment.
Oh, you would see Quiver standing about halfway in this room with a emaciated, like very very scrawny individual with matted hair and scraps of a tunic adorning him, just yanking on these chains, trying to get closer to Quiver.
He's chained up.
What is a Steven?
Alright, Steven,
Rocket
hold on,
came in?
Steven. I have you at 200%, and you keep sounding quieter and quieter every time you open your mouth.
Let's say,
think
Is this better, Mario?
oh no!
Oh yes, please.
Hold on.
Because I'm tired. I have you at 200%, and every time you open your mouth, you just sound quieter and farther away.
No, I'm gonna check my computers.
Like legit, I have you at 200%. I'm tired of you just sounding.
Did Rocket return to the room,
Um,
or did he go to the basement?
Rocketin went to the basement.
I would have gone with them if he went back. So
Oh.
I would say
Sound
you
better
you
now.
were waiting
Yeah.
outside. Give me a second perception check.
me? Okay.
Mario, does this sound a little bit better to you?
Yeah.
I had my microphone's volume in Windows set to 40%.
What do you have it at now?
Now it's at 100.
My perception was 21. So.
Okay, you would hear the footsteps of the two individuals walking away. So you would head out to the room and begin to follow stealthily behind. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. In the meantime, Rocketin and Quiver both here. Hey, what? And you see the confused look on Donovich's face. Oh, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be down here. Looking at Quiver.
My stealth was 19, by the way.
Okay. You aren't seen. Rocketin, you can roll a perception check to see if you would see Psyche as he follows behind.
I got a 21.
Oh, okay. Quiver, Rocketin, you see Quiver pull out his bow and aim it at the two of you as you walk in.
Why?
What?
What?
Oh dear.
Will you put that away for the last time? You know who I am.
This shit is about to get
This guy's trying to kill his own brother.
Donovich puts his hands in front of him and has a weary look on his eyes, like, I would, can we not kill each other, please? That, especially in a holy house such as this.
Chill.
Kill that dog.
Going
We
off.
are in the middle of a game.
She's using
Bro,
her druid powers.
Off, bro.
Put that dog in the cage.
Lauren
That's just-
activated her wild shape. That's all that is.
The quiet quiver is typing.
He is
May-
I
fascinating.
knocked my bow and aimed it at the two intruders. I feel a strange power resonating from inside me.
What is that?
What?
That dude is horny, bro.
Are you talking about your fucking boner, bro?
Fuck, dude. That's a
What
hell
did,
of a-
what did
you're
I
a
just
horny
walk in
jail.
on?
I feel it. Somebody put this dude in whispers.
I gotta change the music for this because this is not jamming right now.
Somebody put this dude into whisper. That's funny. You can't. He's typing.
It's not like he's speaking.
Y'all are so wrong.
Man, I'm feeling a strange power resonating. from
What is
inside.
that even?
Oh, okay. this is where you.
Oh, hold on.
Perception check. I'm just kidding.
Do I
okay.
notice anything strange happening to Quiver?
None of
Just
it is demonic.
his eyes seem as though they've like almost gone dark. Like he has no recognition in his eyes. As
Are you just making this up?
me?
Are we getting debate?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's the point of being the dungeon master. You just make whatever go.
Correcting me.
I have no idea what's happening right now, but you know what? I'm just vibing with it. So
Just
I'm
vibing.
I'm sorry to Quiver if I'm messing something up here, but you know I'm trying to roll with what he
I mean, if
says.
he dies, he dies. It'll be alright.
Randy, out of character.
Okay. We'll roll with it.
Okay.
We'll roll with it.
It was a debate.
You know, this is what this game is for. Fascinating. Okay. At this point, the rest
Hold of him.
the rest of the burial crew would be finishing up at this point and heading back inside.
All right.
Y'all hear
Can I? Yeah, I'm about to say. Can I say that we hear ruffling downstairs?
Yeah, you would hear the clanking of chains, and the crew downstairs would hear the door close above them.
We should check that out.
Okay.
Evo and Karama, you would see a door standing ajar, and Psyche, he hasn't head into the Undercroft yet. He's just kind of standing in the doorway looking down.
Can we see Psyche?
Yes, you can see Psyche.
Then I walk up to him and put my hand on his shoulder.
Can
Okay.
you reach his
You
shoulder?
don't
How
say
tall are
anything?
you? How tall are you?
I don't. I want him to look at me before I say something.
He's like a 6'8" lizard or something.
He's
Is
a
that me?
lizard.
Anyways,
He's going up to you and putting his hand on your shoulder.
Psych, what are you doing?
I just look at him.
What was that sound
I-
you just heard?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna say to Psyche.
Standing at the door.
I just
reach-
picture Tanner as a giant version of the Geico gecko.
So not mini Godzilla, but large Geico.
Yes.
I reach back and draw my battle axe like this.
Oh my god.
Not to kill anybody, but just just to,
Your life's
until I figure out
already-
what-
Why
just
are
to
you
figure out-
drawing that, Psyche?
Because I hear chains rattling and some dude trying to eat Randy.
Am I witnessing this?
No, I mean, I'm asking you that in character.
Yes,
Yeah,
Ren,
I'm
you
asking-
would
yeah,
see Karama,
in
Ippo, and Psyche.
all I say is
Okay.
precaution.
I am gonna. I think me and Irina should go get out of the way from these violent dudes. I don't really know. I guess
Yeah,
I
Irina
asked,
takes a few
like,
steps back
what are you doing?
and retreats to the middle of the large chamber. Ismark does the same.
Has anyone explained what the chained up dude does?
What?
Not to y'all. The only person that would know anything about this is Rakuten.
Okay. I'll push into the room with my axe.
Can I make some sort of knowledge check now that I see this kid?
Well, it's a trap door. So you have to...
Go ahead and make either a medicine check or a religion check.
Did someone say medicine?
He's a damn witch.
wait. Let me and Ippo follow.
I
Psych.
got a 16.
I'm going
A
into
16?
wherever-
I would
turn to
say
Ren.
that you've heard rumors of creatures such as this, or humanoids being turned and controlled and becoming these undead
Undead, you say?
creatures. And
Oh.
you kind of assume that this is some variant of a vampire.
Okay. I know exactly what to do. I'm gonna start ruffling through my pack, and I'm gonna look up at Donnie or whatever. I'm gonna be like, I have just the thing here. I'm sure it will help your son.
And what do you pull out?
I'm just gonna pull out a flask with some liquid.
Okay. Okay.
You mean holy water?
Dude pulled his damn
Peach
holy
crown.
water out day one.
Yeah, Rakuten, you begin to step
Pull
further
out
and
some
further to
peach.
this creature.
Stay
Quiver,
there,
you
everyone.
see Rakuten taking one step closer, and then another step, and then another step. What do you do?
He's gonna say some shit like take my clothes off.
I will literally roundhouse kick your ass. Randy.
Mario, switch the song. This shit's getting
Evo, Karama, and Psyche, you would see this standoff taking place as you enter into this room. Quiver, you
Stand up.
you
I'm
look
basically
at
ignoring Quiver.
the three individuals that just come into the room, and you immediately glance over to them with your bow. And then we wait. We
As
wait
I
for-
enter the room, I tell Quiver to either drop the bow or I'm gonna swing my damn axe at him.
Okay.
We gotta
You're
decide what
playing
Quiver says
character,
first.
bro. What?
Yeah, we're waiting on Quiver.
I'm just warning him.
Bone, use your computer for Discord. Be faster.
Is he typing this on a
Oh,
phone?
do you run up to
Randy,
him and
shut
get
up.
like within range of him, Quiver?
Are you trying to kill yourself, Randy?
Committing suicide.
Is this a suicide?
I was trying to make
Stop.
room for Daniel, bro.
What
tackle
creature?
Y if this is
Actually,
serious.
as you do that, okay, the creature is the child that is in the basement.
Oh, okay, okay.
As you do so, you you hear a snap. Rocketen, you would hear this as well. You hear a mild snap as
Psych.
Doru the child and vampire spawn
Oh.
breaks from his chains and just lunges toward his he like
No!
he snaps the bones in his hands and lunges forward
No!
and
About to get his shit
as he breaks free from the chains that are binding his hands, he slashes at the chain around his neck and it shatters and he makes a lunge towards Randy.
Alright,
Okay.
Ren,
okay.
you don't
Am
see any
I
of
watching
this.
this?
You don't see any
No,
of this.
I
You
don't?
retreated into the main room.
Remember, you said you and Arena were staying back, so you're not in here.
Damn it. Okay.
So at this point, I think it's me, Ippo, and Psych.
How quickly can I cross the room?
Yeah, how quickly can I
It's
do
about
something about it too?
it would take you at least a round to get to that. Get to
Oh.
whatever.
Am
the
I
creature
close
is.
enough to kind of hear some noises?
You
Or I
you
am
would hear
completely
you would
oblivious?
hear a shuffle. You would hear nothing more than a shuffle. Rocketen and Quiver, what exactly are you doing? While Quiver's
I'm gonna
typing, I'll get.
deliver
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna deliver a holy roundhouse kick to this kid's face.
Okay. What are you doing? You just holding onto whatever liquid you had?
I mean, yeah, that's in my hands, dude.
Okay.
It's in a flask. It's
Okay. You go ahead and make an attack roll.
This dude is just kicking the shit.
That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
Got him.
Man, bonus action. I'm gonna, flurry of blows. Bonus action.
Okay. Go ahead and make 2 more attacks.
Dude,
I'm
just
gonna,
gonna punch.
and I'm just gonna try to get both hands at the same time. But with these attacks, I'm gonna attempt to grapple him. If I can do that.
That I would say if you use both
not
of
to-
these attacks, you can try to grapple the spawn.
Yeah, it's not to deal damage, but I'm using my flurry of blows to grapple.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics or athletics check. So what exact are you trying to get away from this, Randy, or are you trying to get closer? You're trying to get away. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of able to fall and then just kind of shove yourself, kind of crawl almost, picking yourself back up and jumping away from whatever this creature is. What did you get on your roll, Rocketen?
What am I rolling?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Randy there. I'll do acrobatics. That is a 24.
24. Opposed strength check is a 15. You're able to run up and put him in a headlock and kind of drop him to the ground. And you're only using one arm at this point, so you have your arm that's holding whatever this flask is with your free hand.
And with my free hand, I'm gonna say, oh god, I don't have anything to say.
Make him drink
All
it.
my medical training has prepared me to heal this boy of his affliction, and I'm going to use my second attack with flurry of blows to shove the flask of holy water directly into this thing's face.
Okay.
And I think that is, if this creature is what I think it is, I think it's a 2d6 radiant damage.
Yes. With it being restrained, I would say that, here, you technically wouldn't be able to do that this round, so I'm gonna wait for that. So I'm gonna allow Psych, Ippo, and Karama to run up.
Waiting is fine.
So you
I'm
go to
gonna-
do that.
I'm gonna cross to Rocketin. If I guess that's my entire turn, probably.
Okay, so you're running. The three of y'all are running up.
I will at least.
Okay. What about Evo and Karama?
I'm just gonna stand by and watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to help.
Okay. You guys can use your full movement and dash action to get up to this creature since he's on the far side of this room. Yeah, you immediately see Rocketin drop this creature to the ground and just smash this creature in the face with this flask
Before I
of
smash it,
holy water. What?
before I smash it, since this is on a different turn, I can use my cantrip as a bonus action. So I'm gonna use my light cantrip to make it glow.
Okay.
Just to make it glow before I do it, just for extra impact.
Okay.
Do I have to roll an attack for that?
No, it's fine. I would say with him being grappled, he would be okay with. He's gonna make an opposed strength check to break out, and he rolled a 2 + 3. So, yeah, he doesn't get anywhere.
I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So you're fine. Yeah. You smash this bottle of holy water, and I'm gonna do some different damage stuff, so I won't worry about you doing that. His face immediately begins to burn with the impact of this, and you get a lot of you see this flash of bright light, and it's and some blue flame begins to peel across this creature's body, particularly on his face, as he lets out a visceral scream. And Ren, you would hear that. That would be a call to action for you.
I'm gonna go run there.
Okay.
See what's going on.
You'd have to use your turn to dash down and just get within range to see what's going on. Okay. Psych, what are you doing now?
I'll pull out my great axe. I'm kind of reluctant to straight up murder it because I feel like Rocketin knows what he's doing. But
Okay, so
I'll pull out my great axe. Get ready.
okay. Karama, what are you doing? And go ahead and quiver. Go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do.
I'm just gonna stand by and watch because my duty is to
Sorry,
protect Irina.
was
She
it
is not
Epo
out yet.
who ran up?
Yeah.
Okay, Epo, what are you doing?
I'm
The
gonna draw.
fool.
I'm gonna draw both of my swords and wait.
Okay.
Psych.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Even in D&D, you suck this man's winning.
Shut the fuck up.
See, you're calling it upon yourself this time.
Waiting on Randy.
Yep.
Man, what are you typing on, like an old school phone?
Okay. Randy immediately retreats upstairs. He's gonna make a attack of opportunity miss on on 2 of his attacks. Rocketin, he's going to reach back and with one free arm, he's gonna scrape across your face. That's a 14 or 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the damage?
The damage is I can't find. There's my other D4. Really low. You take 5 points of damage.
That's okay. That's 4th of my health.
And oof. And at the main door to this room, or you would imagine so, you would hear a hello, coming from
What the
above all
fuck?
of you.
What?
What?
Might I be able to come in?
He's speaking a different language, man.
You
Who?
you This is just, you hear this above y'all. Ren, you would hear this coming from the door closest to you, the main entrance.
You look.
Does anybody recognize that voice?
Not. You see a look of fear in Donovich's eyes, and Doru immediately, the young vampire, immediately brightens up with hearing that.
Oh. Don't tell him he can come in.
Did the holy water do nothing except enrage the child?
No, it messed him up. It did a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, with the flash of light, he is now considered blinded, and he took about 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Good shit.
But he's just a young child.
Rakuten, what are you doing, since you're the only one that's actually acting here?
I'm going to use my free action to pull out the manacles out of my bag.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to use my main action to restrain him with the manacles.
Okay. Make a make a acrobatics or athletics check.
Acrobatics it is. Does 16 work?
Let me.
Could
roll
I
to
have
find
used
out.
my guidance for that? My guidance spell?
I would say sure. You can add a D4 to that, Rakuten.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a +4.
Okay. So what did you roll?
16 + 4, so that's 20.
16 plus, so 20. Actually, as you go to try and like reach through your bag, Doru finds just the right moment to break free from your grasp and push you backwards and break free from your hold.
Do I get advantage on that check since I have him grappled?
He had disadvantage on the roll.
Oh, okay.
He just
So
rolled.
it does it.
Yeah.
So don't put manacles on him.
Yeah. So he immediately breaks free from your grasp.
Damn.
He is going to stand up. I'm trying to look for stat blocks. He stands up and immediately dashes towards the stairway.
Sounds like an attack of opportunity to me.
Yep. Ipo, Rakuten, and Psyche can all make attack of opportunity. So just make one attack on this creature.
Okay.
And he heals. Yeah. Okay. You see, as you do this. Go ahead.
I'm going to use my attack of opportunity to use a unarmed melee touch attack action to trip him.
Okay.
You know, while they're attacking, can I go back upstairs?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go back upstairs to Arena's side.
Okay.
We're not upstairs, are we?
He is unprotected.
Ren, what did you say?
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Rakuten, what did you roll?
I got a 15.
Okay.
So are we outright trying to kill it now?
Oh, I'm not. I'm not gonna
I'm
use my
not.
attack opportunity.
I'm trying to restrain it so I can drive a stake through its heart.
Oh,
Yeah, how does it like relate to Quiver is what I want to know. Keep it alive.
Quiver fucking ran.
Yeah.
know.
Quiver
Quiver was
dipped.
becoming overcome. He was being corrupted standing near him, so.
No, he's not. He said he regained his self or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, because he fell away.
I guess this would be a shove action.
I kind of.
Action is down.
I would just say like roll a d20, add your strength modifier. Quiver, go ahead and type what you're doing now. So you rolled like a 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He immediately jumps and dives over your leg as you go to trip him and begins to run some more. Psych and Ipo, go ahead and make attacks.
Okay.
Roll a d20, add your attack modifier.
I don't want to attack him at this point.
Oh, okay. If you don't want to. Okay. What did
I'm
you?
in the room now, right?
Yes,
I
you are
got
standing on the
a-
stairs.
So I can attack, right?
When yes, you could. Oh, when he runs by you, you could.
Okay.
Psych, what are you doing?
I rolled a. I'm trying to find my modifier.
Should be
Okay.
+5. 21?
By the way,
By the way, what?
I'm gonna drop a super useful link into the chat real quick for y'all.
Oh boy.
It's every action you can make in combat.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes, please.
Nice, pin that.
Okay. Psych, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
And then Ren, go ahead and roll for whatever you're gonna try and do.
Oh, that's actually nice.
If I use my Thunder Wave, is that gonna knock everyone over?
It knocks
Or-
everyone around you if they fail their save.
All right.
So
I rolled
that'll
5.
damage
I rolled-
everyone.
You
I rolled a 5.
Okay. He takes 5 points of damage, and he still begins to run past you. He doesn't even seem worried about the damage at this point. He runs up to Ren. And Ren, what are you doing?
Heck. Let's just do it. I want to do the Thunder Wave.
Okay. That's a dexterity saving throw, correct?
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
All I know is that I get a bonus D8 because I'm 2nd level, even though it's a 1st level.
I'm gonna look at your character sheet so that I know what you're doing. Hold on. Not that I don't believe you. I'm just trying to make sure I understand. Because
Thunder Wave is a Constitution saving throw.
is it okay?
Oh.
Con save.
I will now drop a second link.
Are any of y'all at risk of dying right now or anything?
Nah,
Okay, cool.
I can heal myself next level.
A
Well,
wave of
so if
thunderous
everything
force
gets-
sweeps out from. Okay.
Here's my thought process behind this, right? The kid is trying to get up to the stairs to get to whatever this voice is that it's obsessed with. So that means it's something that the creature wants. So if I can knock it back away from the stairs and damage it, win-win.
Okay, so to answer your question, the whole 2nd level or higher, that's when you cast the spell at a spell level, 2nd level or higher.
Okay.
It makes a Constitution saving throw. What's your save DC? Oh, it's 12. Yeah, it rolled a 12 plus 3, so that's a 15. So it doesn't get knocked over. It takes half damage. So go ahead and roll damage. You would hit Epo as well.
Youch.
Wow.
So Epo,
What
go
am I
ahead and
doing?
roll 2d8.
Oh, you
Epo,
want me to roll that?
yes. Epo, you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Is that a D20?
Yes. D20, add your Constitution saving throw modifier.
9.
Okay. You
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, 11.
You still fail.
Okay.
You are pushed 10 feet away. Yeah, you're pushed 10 feet, and then you're like, with the 10 feet, you're basically shoved off of the stairs, and you plummet
Whoa.
about 5 feet. And this creature is going to use its its action to dash and make it the rest of the way up the stairs. And to the doorway.
Sorry, guys.
Watch where you're aiming that thing.
Can I stop it at the door since I'm already upstairs?
What do you want to try and do?
I want to try to close the door on it.
Yeah, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
Okay. So what D roll?
A d20 and then add your strength modifier.
Okay. So 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9.
You do not have a 9 strength modifier, do you?
What?
I have 19. Okay, hold on.
You cannot have 19. Actually impossible. You didn't build your character.
No,
right.
17. Like, okay, I'm looking. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
With the 17, you get a +3 plus your proficiency bonus of +2. It's a +1.
Hold on. Let me see. I'll show you guys.
Bro, she's about to get worked.
Hold on. Join. See which one I'm supposed to be looking at. Dungeon Master. Here's this
I'm
strength, but then there's this strength right here.
Okay. Yes, you would add a +5. Or no, that's saving throws on the right. You'd add the +3.
So I add the +3 to this strength.
No, you add the
No,
+3 by itself to whatever you roll on your d20.
Okay, so that would be like that'd be a 12 then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has a +3 to strength. So you guys push immediately against each other. The door jars about halfway. He's not able to get through though. So you're still
Hey.
struggling here.
You guys better be quick.
And with that, he uses his free action to scream, come in, hurry, hurry!" And Karama, you see the door begin to open.
Is no one gonna help me?
Himself.
Rocketen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my superior speed to run up to this boy,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go once again for this manacle attack.
Okay, go ahead and make a grapple check.
9.
9. Okay, he's gonna make a strength saving throw. That is an 11 plus
Oh,
3. So it's a 14.
this is about to throw Steven through a wall.
So
my,
yeah,
Do
you
I
go to
restrain
like
his wrist?
you go to put shackles around his wrists, and he immediately just kind of backhands you and pushes you away.
Oh my.
Sad face.
I swing
Actually,
my great
no,
axe.
Wait,
Rocket.
but in doing so,
Roll
he
with-
pushed his weight up of the door.
True. Rocketen, actually roll with advantage here because I think
One more roll.
yeah.
Die.
Okay, so Quiver immediately tries to help and like pin him down as you're doing this, and he pushes both of you back.
Oh my god.
Ren, what are you doing?
Not another tech, please.
Don't hit me with a
Um,
stick.
If you just hit me.
Gosh, I don't know.
Change into a wolf and bite his leg.
Sure, why not? I'll do that.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
So
that's actually good.
you wild shape into a wolf and immediately run towards him. That uses your action, so you are out of actions for this turn.
Okay.
Ipo, what are you doing?
He is
I get
dead.
up. I get up. Curse at Ren for knocking me fucking 10 feet away. And I guess you said I fell 5 feet from like where they're standing right now.
Yes.
Like it was a 5-foot drop.
Yeah, because you fell off the stairs.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna start running towards where the action is happening.
Okay, you run up towards that. You have to use half of your movement to get up, so you get you get all the way up the stairs and are standing in the doorway of the room.
All right. Can I make an attempt to grapple?
You were not close enough at the moment because you had to like pick yourself up and run up the stairs. You weren't close enough.
All right. I guess I'll. Wait, how close am I?
You are, I'd say, 15 feet away.
All right.
10, 15.
Listen, I have a chance of stunning this guy if you skip your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn right here.
I have a chance of stunning this man.
Okay. Who hasn't Quiver used his thing? Anybody else that didn't get an action? Psych, I don't think
I haven't
did.
done anything.
Okay,
Yeah.
Psych, what are you doing?
Great action.
Okay. Go for an attack roll.
I'm also. Can I enter my rage as well?
Yes, you can rage.
Okay. I'm gonna enter my rage and then use my great axe. So.
Listen,
Okay,
man, what will
my
you do?
attack was 19.
Okay, that hits.
So damage. My
Oh, what
my
is it, man?
damage was 14.
14.
I'm raging.
Okay. Okay. You get a very hefty cleave into this individual.
It's not dead yet?
No, he.
Shouldn't it be 15 though? Because you can save 15% or more on car insurance.
What?
Can someone kick her?
Some fantasy
Geico.
car insurance.
No, because he's
I
Geico.
get it.
Oh, no. I don't like that. Oh man, I have the mini for Strahd too. Fascinating.
So okay, I hit it for 14, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so you cleave into this creature. It looks back at you, and it's not even focused on you at this point. It's trying to get out of this room. It is so
Okay.
like tunnel visioned on that.
I better body.
So this is where I can make my move, right?
Well, first Doru takes his turn. So
Say what?
Doru, the spawn, the vampire spawn.
He's a vampire spawn?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just some weird kid.
No,
No.
he said it earlier. That's why you got your holy water out.
Oh, no, that's how I cure everyone.
Okay, he's no longer the leader of the group.
I took a vow of mercy as a monk.
I respect it.
If something is sick and beyond help, I bring a swift end to them.
That was no swiftness. He is literally dismantling this group.
Oh, the swiftness about to come.
Um.
Anyway, what's going on, DM?
Okay, so, you guys all see an individual. Kurama, you would see this first. You see
Oh no.
a 6-foot individual, long black hair that goes to like the middle of his neck, a very pale skinned individual wearing a blue cape that falls down all the way to his feet, a wolf pelt on his shoulder,
Excuse
long, pointed
me.
ears, and a glass of a red liquid held in a wine glass.
That is blood.
He begins to walk towards you, and you immediately feel the door push towards you once again as the vampire spawn breaks through the door with just an invigoration that you weren't expecting as you were caught off guard by this new individual walking through.
So he broke through.
Yes. You're immediately pushed
Hello,
back,
Strahd.
and every individual that is in this main room can now see who you can only imagine to be Strahd von Zarovich.
Do we look like this?
It's Donovich.
He do be looking like that.
Strahd von Donovich?
Strahd von Zarovich.
They looking like, bruh.
He looked like a bitch. No,
Except he's like a lot more flamboyant looking than that.
Oh,
you
Yeah,
mean
no, that's just
handsome.
the dumbest 3D image I've seen.
okay. Listen.
Does he
I'll
speak?
say okay. So he broke through the door, but he didn't push me back, so I can try to grapple him myself.
It is still their turn at the moment. So he just walks in the door, and you see Strahd just gingerly pick Doru up by his throat, picks him up about a foot off the ground, and walks within full sight of everybody within this small room. What do y'all do?
Just stare at it. I mean, what is he gonna do with Dora?
You, sir, unhand my patient.
Oh, you want me to unhand your patient? Yes, I do not think that is something I will do.
Why not, I may ask?
Because I have decided that he has served his purpose. And with that, you see his hand begin to clench down, and with one quick squeeze, the neck just pops. And
Bruh.
his body falls, Dora's body falls to the ground, separated from his head.
All right, I'm gonna say this right now. If we're about to fight this dude, we struggled with a kid. This man is a full-grown adult.
I wasn't fighting.
We have one man who got injured by our own party member.
I actually didn't take damage.
We have a man who looks maybe fierce, but hits like a paper plane. We got another man who's mute and ran away.
Let's just let it play out, Kurama.
Okay, so seeing this,
I will, however,
Donovich
secretly admire his style.
Donovich immediately drops to the ground and starts screaming at Strahd. He bursts through all of you, just pushing past every single one of you, and just immediately starts trying to wail on Strahd. What do y'all do?
Well, let it happen.
I'm still a wolf, so.
I mean, listen.
I hesitate to get near him as a wolf, considering he's wearing one.
I'm just gonna stand by because I
Wait,
was.
so it's his disembodied, like he doesn't have a head, just wailing at this dude.
No, Doru is the child, Donovich is the priest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So Donovich, the father, just starts wailing on Strahd.
I'm gonna do nothing because I only try to hold the door closed because I was trying to protect the arena.
I'm gonna watch and take note and see if it's.
So unless he's attacking us, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna stand by because I don't know if he's a threat to us or not.
Okay. Everybody else has answered except for Rakuten and Psych. Are y'all doing anything?
Was I mute? Oh. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna watch and see if his attacks do any damage. Take some notes here.
I'm just gonna. Well, so it's two people. Explain the situation. Give me an idea of the situation again. I'm trying to.
Okay, so everybody except for Kurama is in this 10-foot by 15-foot room that has the trapdoor leading down. Strahd is holding, or has just crushed the neck of Doru in the doorway, and Kurama is just on the other side of the doorway, right next to Strahd.
Okay. Okay.
There's the Firelink Shine music though.
I don't know if I can fight this. So.
Fuck you, Steve.
Strahd walks into the room.
I'm just gonna chill for a second.
He is going to look over at Rakuten.
I mean, I am kind of 5 feet from the boy when he got picked up.
He's gonna go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah,
Milled, you dumbass.
said wisdom.
Yep.
Why don't I have proficiency in, or what? I can't add proficiency to wisdom. Ah, well, I got a 17. Does that do anything?
That just barely saves. You immediately feel like you your mind starts to fog over and you feel as though
Did he
Strahd
attempt to charm me?
yes, you feel
Oh,
oh yeah, you have advantage on that being an
it's still the
elf.
same though.
Okay. Well, being an elf, you are accustomed to this type of magic. You feel your mind being attempted to be taken over. You're able to resist the effect. He looks at you. You are stronger willed than I thought you would be. Fascinating. He eyes each and every one of you, one by one. Each
Not
and
me
ev-
though, because I'm outside the room, right?
No, he turns around to look at you.
Oh, he
Each
wants some dragon ass.
each one of you are a fascinating opportunity. I am excited to see what each and every one of you do. Now, I will leave you be, but just know that I am always watching. And he immediately starts to walk away.
Okay.
He picks up Dora's body and just starts dragging it further and further away. And then as he reaches the doorway, he slumps the body over and then walks out.
Okay. What was the point of dragging the body all the way over there?
You have no idea.
Huh.
Actually make a religion check instead.
Who?
You.
Yes, whoever asked about why the body was dragged.
A religion check? Oh, let me see. I gotta look at my religion now. Where the fuck do I look at that?
Go to
Oh, I see it.
there you go.
Skills.
My skills. Okay, so I have it's just a +1, so I just rolled.
Roll a d20, add +1.
I got a 4.
A 4. You have no idea why. Yeah, and he just leaves the room. He leaves the church and just carries on.
What is a wolf girl doing?
Ren, what are you doing?
She legit almost killed one of my members and turned into a wolf and sat there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, panting.
Oh, I didn't know you could do this. I'm
Yo.
gonna pet the dog that's now in the room.
She is now Sakura.
Yep.
Donovich just continues to follow Strahd. He leaves the room and walks out of the building, following as well.
I guess it's time to loot the place then, right? That was not said in character.
Anywho, what do y'all do?
So I want to. Okay, see, I'm just a bodyguard, man. I'm just gonna stand still.
I'm gonna pet Ren in her wolf form.
Gay.
Ren, do you consent to this?
I'm using animal handling if she doesn't.
Sure, okay.
Forcing pets onto another player.
Good doggy.
Can I turn back into a human instead? Or not a human, a tiny halfling.
This is
Yes,
gonna be awkward if you're doing
yes.
it while I'm petting you.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. 100%.
I'm gonna do that.
Holy, what the hell? You're the one that hit me with that shockwave.
Got him.
Start beating her ass.
You got
Don't.
jebaited.
Gonna grapple her.
Put her in a headlock.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'll whip out my thunder wave again.
We'll look around the room. Is there anything of note?
There are 3 other rooms that you haven't gone into. There is the main entrance door, that is standing ajar, and there is, you can see outside it is, turning to dusk.
I'd like to know where Quiver is at.
Wait, hold on.
That is up to Quiver, I
Donovan
don't know.
Is he dead?
What?
Priest guy.
What
What's
are
the
you,
status on
he,
priest man?
he walked out of the building. If somebody wants to make a,
Where they going? I just want to look out there.
I would like to
Um,
make a perception check regarding.
Yes. Like, why won't you follow them,
I
Psych?
don't want to roll. I'm just going to use my passive with 15. The rest of
you just see him walking off into the woods.
well,
Psych, follow them.
I guess we lead this church now. Who's the? Do I recognize? By the way, what kind of church is this? Who's the god or whatever?
Oh, I was not expecting to get that question asked. Let me look. Because I
I
don't
am
know.
a religious man.
I'm gonna turn to Kurama and say that, or suggest that we go check on Lady Irina and Bismarck.
I've been next to her this entire time.
Oh, well, what's up, Lady Irina and Bismarck? How you doing?
Listen, I do not care what happens to my party members. I'm only here to protect Arena.
Okay.
She's an old ass lady, bro.
Sim.
I know, but that's what I am, a bodyguard. So what would it be to me? For you guys.
You do be something though.
Ippo is a bad bodyguard. That man has one job, defend Arena, and he went off and almost got himself killed by another party member.
I didn't almost kill you.
No, you
So
almost killed
what's-
Kyle.
So what's the local religion like?
Sorry, I'm looking through my notes. Hold on.
Do you want me to metagame and just tell you?
Do you actually know it?
Yeah, dude, it's the fucking Morning War, dude.
Really? I was trying to look, if you say so. I was searching through the book trying to figure it out. But, okay.
It's gotta
Oh.
be like late now, right? Like,
Yeah, no, it's
Night?
getting
It's
dark.
dusk.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
see,
spent hours finding a child.
I guess I'm gonna go into the father's like office and see if he left any notes behind that could give us some more info.
okay, Mr. Metagamer, not knowing that there's an office.
Oh,
Every pastor,
Damn.
dude, every pastor has an office.
this is
Sure.
this is like Transylvania. What the?
Yeah, they got their own personal room. They always
I'm gonna
have.
go to Strahd's castle and whoop his ass.
I'm assuming I'm looking around though.
Okay, as you, Rakuten, as
Dude,
you
I don't even
enter,
know if he has an office.
Randy
you-
suggested we split up and search all 3 rooms in name tags.
okay, I'd say,
No, he brought me into his office. That's how I know it's there.
Oh yeah.
sure, we'll go with that. Rakuten, you head into the office on the other door on the right side of the room, and then, Randy, and then heads to the top left room, and then whoever wants to can go to the bottom left room. Rakuten, as you enter the top right room, an old desk and chair stands against the south wall, a wooden symbol mounted above them, a sunburst, a 10-foot-long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors.
Oh, I'm going to that cabinet.
Oh. Well, there's the information about the deity. Sorry, I'm just now seeing that. For its size, the wooden cabinet contains very little. There's a hit or a couple books labeled the Hymns to the Dawn. A book labeled The
Hymns
Blade
to
of
the Dawn.
Truth, the uses of logic in the war against the Diabolist heresies, as fought by the Olmist Inquisition.
I'm sorry. What was that book's name?
The Blade of Truth, the uses of logic in the war against the Diabolist heresies, as fought by the Olmist Inquisition.
Well, nothing in here.
I kid you not, that's in my notes.
Anything else in there? I guess I'll take the Hymns of the Dawn or whatever it is you said.
Yeah, it's just there's just some Hymns of the Dawn and the very long titled book.
Anything else in the room I could check out?
There's a desk. You could make an investigation check to look through it.
Hey, I got advantage on those. That's a 20.
Okay. You find at the very bottom of the desk, in a drawer, you see a journal written by Donovich discussing that which you already know about how his son had left to invade the Tsarevich castle and came back in his current state. You also find a pouch of 22 gold pieces.
Pocket that.
And then we will move on to who decided to go into the bottom left. Randy, go ahead and type out what you're doing in the top left.
I mean, I'm staying where I said I've been staying. So it's either Ren, Psych, or Ippo if he wants to be nosy.
No, I'm posted up with my bodyguardies.
Hey. So it's either Ren and Psych that have to go look. But Psych is literally not talking.
He do be mute though.
That man is out.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
What am I doing?
there. He is.
I'm just gonna follow Steven, bro.
Okay, noted. Randy, as you head into the top left room, you see a dirty room that contains a wooden bed with a straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning brightly. Mounted above the bed's headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Oh, I'll see you on that blast blue.
Yeah, me and you were playing games while everything else is going on.
This man is not even focused on this game no more.
He do be focused on something else. Shame on him.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you look through the rest of the rooms, nothing of any significant importance catches your eye.
I feel like we're kind of wasting time. I feel like there's something else we're supposed to be doing.
I gotta check them rooms, bro.
Yeah.
You just check the rooms. There were two bedrooms, the office, and then the trapdoor room. Nothing of interest was in either of the other two bedrooms.
Alright, Glenn, you gotta go look at the other rooms.
Okay. I go look at another room.
Okay, you head into what you would assume is Daru's room. Go ahead and make a perception check.
$23.
23. You see, as you're searching around, you look under the mattress. There's a hay mattress, and you find about 42 pieces of silver.
My pocket those.
Okay. That is all of the rooms in this building. It is approaching, or it is about 30 minutes after dark at this point. And
Did
go ahead.
did we bury the body?
Yes, yeah, you'll bury the body and then finished up as stuff started to go down.
Okay, so this bed was it belonged to like the priest.
Yeah. Oh, the one that you're in belonged to the child creature.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll take the coinage.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dead. So
Irina and Ismark are lying or are sitting on the ground, preparing and eating some food some rations that they had stored and getting ready for an evening's rest.
Give me some of that food. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'll sit down as well and just pull out some of my jerky rations and start.
I actually have cooking utensils.
Take off my mask while I do it.
Kurama, could you cook something up for me?
Sure.
I guess I'll just.
The most unassuming.
The rest of you actually, there's a pleasant aroma that actually fills the air that is
Oh, no.
it's unsettling almost, considering how bad everything has smelled as Rocketen takes off his mask filled with herbs.
Hey,
You said-
get them smelling salts.
50 silver, is that what you said?
42, I think I said.
42 silver. Okay.
So yeah. Kurama, are you making food?
Yes.
Okay, make a survival check for me. Just to see how good this food is.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh
91, we don't
no.
survive.
Oh no. Well, then what's the point of me? Okay. Oh, I got 18.
Okay, yeah, this food is surprisingly good. How many people do you share it with?
I'll make enough for everybody.
Okay, the rest of you are pretty well accustomed to decent food, but Ippo and Kurama, you've been in Barovia long enough that this is pleasantly a surprise. You don't get much good food here, living in darkness as much as y'all do. And as Mark and Irina are also just absolutely enjoying being able to eat something that isn't absolutely rank.
Kurama, you've outdone yourself this time.
It's okay. Is this organic?
What language was that? Was that Celestial? I know Celestial.
Dragonborn.
Wait, you know Celestial?
No.
I know Celestial.
I don't know Celestial.
Can me and Steven start talking in Celestial?
Go ahead.
No, I have no reason to start revealing my secrets. No, I will pull out my pipe and start smoking, and as I do, the smoke turns into the shape of skulls.
Witch Doctor Man, why do you smell so good?
Oh, you see, in order to keep sickness away from thine self, I must apply certain herbs and spices to the inside of this mask to keep out the evil that might infect.
I just used Dr. Squatch.
It smells really good, man. Keep it up.
Then I'm gonna take some more puffs and I'll blow a skull directly into Ippo's face.
That doesn't smell as pleasant.
By the way, that's my item from my background. That's my trinket I rolled.
So we didn't find
Okay.
any. We didn't find
Interesting.
It's a
anything of
pipe.
interest.
It's a pipe that creates puffs of smoke that look like skulls.
Nifty.
Seems to fit.
I feel like we should start looking for an exit point because we're getting less focused.
Well,
I mean,
I-
like a stopping.
We're role playing, man. Come on.
Yeah, I'm focused.
Yeah.
The thing is, this day's winding down. So like until are you all ready for a long rest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the watch order? So for each of you to get a solid amount of rest, there has to be 4 separate watch periods, where at least one
Well, I
person
only
must
have
be
to
watching.
I'm
I
a
only need
dragonborn.
4 hours of meditation, so I'll take the latter half.
I'm a dragonborn. I don't sleep.
I don't think that's right, but I will check.
I know. I lied. I know.
Okay, because I know
can sleep.
I know elves.
I can take first watch. I'm invigorated by that stew Kurama cooked up, whatever it was.
Everyone else is sleepy as hell.
Okay, Ippo, go ahead and make a perception check for me, as everybody drifts off to bed.
24.
24.
Damn.
You. It seems pretty peaceful for the first part of, or for the first half of your watch, and then after a little bit, you see some bats flying around and squeaking above in the ceiling. They're just
Oh god.
they fly around for a few moments and then just land, and they just seem to be watching.
I'm gonna continue the rest of my watch, carefully keeping my eye on them. How long are these watches going for?
They're 2-hour watches.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. You finish your watch without any other intrusions. The bats eventually fly away.
Okay. Can I bring up the bats to the next person?
Yes, you can. Who's taking second watch?
I can.
Okay. As you arise from your second watch, or as you are woken for your second watch, I'd like you to make a perception check for me.
16.
16. Okay. It's approaching midnight at this point, and you begin to hear some rustling from outside. It starts off with only a little bit of noise, and then gradually the noise becomes louder over the course of about a minute, the point where you could hear hundreds of separate points of rustling coming from outside. It almost sounds like somebody's digging.
Ooh. Hmm. Interesting. I guess I'm gonna try to wake the pals up.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean, if somebody. Sorry, guys. Teamwork.
Okay.
Could turn into a wolf and investigator, but
Uh.
it's like no, we're awake. Up you go.
Yeah.
Why? Wait.
How many of you decide to actually get up and
I'll get up.
I'll get up.
Hey, y'all.
No,
Like-
I'm tired after my watch, so I'm gonna.
Okay, so Ren, Psyche,
Kurama.
Quiver, and Kurama all get up and begin to investigate whatever this is. As you head to the backside of this chapel where the graveyard, where the noise is coming from, where you remember burying these corpses, or the corpse of the Burgomaster, you see hundreds of these individuals pulling themselves out of their graves, paying no mind to you. They just slowly, one by one, pull themselves out, digging themselves free from this cage. And then,
Okay, guys.
Oh, they're dead. They're zombies.
Yes.
Nobody start a fight right now. Okay.
They're undead.
We have to.
No, we don't have to. We don't have
Why?
to.
Why not?
We don't. Okay, every single body in this entire freaking whatever, which we have been told is very large, is digging itself up. Do you really think that we have chances of surviving?
Yeah, they're just undead zombies. They don't think.
I'm gonna knock him out. I'm just kidding. It is not zombie hunting time. Okay, all in favor of not fighting, say aye. Okay, well,
I'm
Quiver and I are together. Anyone else?
Me and Sight got this.
All right. Well, Quiver, are you prepared to split from the group if it comes to that? All right.
Wait, he said he was doing zombie hunting. He said zombie hunting.
Yeah, then I said in favor of not, then he put aye.
I don't know why you're not gonna kill this undead is gonna come to our camp and slaughter us.
As you're having
You're
this
gonna
as you're having this conversation, you even see the Burgomaster's corpse pull itself out of its grave, and they begin to walk out of the gate. There's an iron gate that was left open, and they just start marching. And you see the entire line of them marching towards whatever trail further into the city, and as they continue to march, you see them going out of a trail further out of the city. Just a long string
Okay,
of
so
them.
So they're attacking the city,
What?
and
You want to stand by and do nothing?
what I am going to do, I don't care what y'all do.
You see
I
them
have
walking
this-
out of the village.
I have this amazing sneaky power. I'm just gonna follow them. I have my supplies. Somebody wants to come with me, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm gonna follow them. All right, Quiver's with me.
Y'all are gonna wake us up.
I tried to wake your ass up. You wouldn't get up.
You just. This seems a lot more pressing now. You should try.
Okay. Okay, Quiver and I are gonna go. I'm assuming Quiver will. We're consulting the group. Okay, we're having a conversation and okay, so I'm saying this is what I'm gonna do. Who's with me? I woke you up. I told you this. Now I'm inviting y'all to come with me. And Randy's already coming with me.
Me and Kurama's allegiance lies with the lady. If she wants us to go with you, we will.
Oh, I
Otherwise-
forgot it. I forgot about
All right.
Otherwise,
DM, tell us what Arena wants us
Actually,
to do.
in hindsight, I'm realizing this as Kurama being the only person that's awake at this point. I should have thought about this earlier because you've been here more than a few nights. This is a common occurrence. Around this time, every single night, you hear hundreds of corpses walking through the streets.
Me?
Kurama is
Quiver,
used to this
I have the
being...
best stealth.
Well, Kurama and by extension me too, right? Since I've been.
Yes, but you are asleep still.
Okay, gotcha.
So I fight the undead regularly on a regular basis, basically.
Yeah, but I can hide myself by anything bigger than
Oh,
me.
I'm
which
asking
is
the DM.
everything. No, I know, I'm
you,
talking
You
to Quiver.
would, but these don't actually attack anybody in the village.
Oh.
You see them. Your first night here, you saw them just walking out of the village, and then off into the distance.
Okay. I do nothing. I just wake up Ippo and be like, yo, they're dead people walking.
it's a common
Okay.
occurrence. Go back to sleep.
Okay, well, I still decide to follow them out of curiosity because I feel like we're wasting our time.
Okay. How far are y'all willing to follow them for? They begin to head out of the village, just slowly shambling.
It depends on who all is coming with me, I guess.
I believe it's just Quiver.
Quiver, you want to split from the group? Forever? Alright, we're going.
Okay. Fascinating. Not where I expected this to go. Okay. You guys follow them for about a mile, and they seem to be heading. And at this point, you see a stone structure well off in the distance, maybe by about like 4 miles, and they're heading on the trail towards this building.
Okay.
I say 4 miles. It's more like 10, but sorry. You basically can only see the large stone pillar off in the distance.
Can we
Just
get closer? And
it's
stay
about
hidden?
it's about 10 or closer to what?
To like try and find out what the stone structure is.
It's about 10 miles away. That's on this trail. It's about a 2-day travel.
10 miles is a 2 days travel.
Given the fact that this is like rough roads and you are in the middle of the night, and considering that there are monsters that roam at night, yes. To be stealthy, it would take that long. It's not like you're hiking 10 miles. It's you are stealthily walking behind these slow moving creatures.
If it's a 10-mile walk to get to the stone structure, but this occurrence happens every night, so their bodies are back in their graves by morning. How
Bro,
is it 10 miles?
10 miles takes like 3 hours to walk.
It
Well, yeah, that's what I.
well, okay. 10 miles typically takes about 4 hours for the average hiker to walk. Given that these people are walking about the half the speed of a normal person, you don't know. None of you have actually walked with these creatures all the way before, and therefore don't know exactly the uh, goings on of how this works. So this is entirely
Did you say
speculation.
Did you say 2 days?
Yeah, it's about a 2-day travel.
That
Because
feels like over.
I I have the map if y'all want to argue with me about this. Hold on. Let me.
I'm not arguing.
It
I'm not
is.
No,
arguing
I'm
with
just
you.
I'm just arguing from a logistics standpoint that
Well, here's the problem. Okay, you are hiking. I'm basing this off of their walking speed and the distance that they have to travel. Now, it is a 10-mile hike by way of the Crow,
Yeah, you walk slow, Lord.
and they are walking along the trail, which isn't necessarily by the way of the Crow.
How big is Quiver? Quiver, what is your race?
Dude, my triceps are killing me.
Yeah, I just turn into a horse.
A horse is not a small animal.
I don't have to be just a small animal.
Oh, never mind. I got that wrong. I did my math wrong. I was basing that off of Icewind Dale's travel time, not normal travel time. Sorry. At a normal travel speed, you can make about 3 miles an hour.
How are zombies going faster than us by like that extreme?
Because nobody, they don't have to hide by anybody. They just walk. Other monsters don't ignore them.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check.
What?
Make an
Uh,
Arcana check.
That's not gonna go well. 1.
You have no idea. This still perplexes you.
I just feel like it's worthwhile to find out where these things are going every night.
Okay. Go.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't know either, Quiver, with that roll.
Okay, so
so you hike
what
for
time
about
is
an
it?
hour?
Yeah, let's hike as far as I can and then go to sleep.
If we
Okay.
do want to
Somewhere.
save time, is it a similar looking stone structure to the one we saw at the graveyard?
Um, let me look. Um,
Because there is a large stone structure you can see from the village. Which I'm assuming is the same one that you're talking
But
about.
why aren't they going to that one? They're going to the other one if it is.
I don't think so. What exactly are you referring to, Rocket on?
Whispers.
Okay. It's connecting.
For some reason I disconnected, but no, they're walking
Okay.
to the castle.
Yeah, they're walking to the castle. I see.
You
I
can
was
see the castle from Barovia, like the
okay.
village.
That's what I thought.
That's the stone structure you see from the graveyard.
No, to explain it to you, they never reach it. They're always like.
They're also supposed to be ghosts.
Are they? I thought it was the
Yes.
corpses.
It is their spirits. that
That's
they
fine.
control. Anyway, let's go back.
Well, hold on. I kind of
So,
just
yeah, we've seen the castle already.
yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know if I just like skimmed over this too quickly, but no. The way I kind of wrote this off was that they walked into the fog, and then the fog brought them back.
Oh, I get you. Well, Rocket is asleep, so I'll say nothing.
Okay.
In general.
It's nightly.
Okay.
Oh, God.
We resolved this. We're good. Yeah. So y'all could see the stone structure that y'all were, from the village of Barovia. This is the same structure. No, you follow them for about an hour, and then you begin to be surrounded by a similar fog that had encapsulated you, as you entered Barovia.
Okay.
And then your vision's fairly obstructed at this point as you continue to walk through. You actually lose sight for a moment of these corpses, and then somehow you find yourself just standing outside of the woods of the graveyard.
I'm confused. We just walked for an hour and we're still at the edge of the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just chilling, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around.
That's a big graveyard.
That's a huge graveyard.
I
So-
mean, yeah, there's like what, hundreds of dead people? Yeah.
Yeah, but if they walk at the average walking speed of 3 miles an hour.
Okay.
Graveyard is 3 miles.
To just get over with this conversation, there is a magic fog that messes with your head and can do weird magic things, and it's keeping you within Barovia, and it also can control where you are.
All right, let's go back.
So just to like slow this down, because like we're going in circles here.
That's her. Well, you chose to stay at the camp and wait for the morning.
I feel like nothing has happened in like the past 45 minutes. I just wanted to mix
Because you
things
chose
up,
to
shake
stay
things
back.
up.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Listen, if you wait till the morning, we can all move out to that stone structure.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
we're
moving at night.
coming back. We're only an hour away. Y'all are sleeping. See y'all in the morning. There'll be pancakes and bacon ready for you. Not really. I don't have
Do we
those
eat
kinds of
bacon?
supplies.
Wait, hold on. Lauren abandoned the watch.
Laura's not understanding that we could literally die. If we all decided to move out to the stone thing in the middle of the night with monsters roaming, they're legit, we could have died. And she doesn't. I don't think she understands that.
No, but nobody was watching during her
hour.
Y'all are the bodyguards. That's your role.
We're
Figure it out.
asleep.
We went to sleep.
We're taking separate watches.
Anywho, y'all go back to
And then
sleep.
we're-
Also, Psych is dead, apparently. It was
What's
just...
up?
No, Tanner, have you lost interest? Because like,
I haven't lost
Wait.
interest. I'm letting y'all do your thing.
So do we? Does everybody get their long rest or whatever?
yeah.
we're long rest.
Rocketen finishes up the watch. There's nothing for the rest of the watch because I'm sick and tired of this gosh dang night, and it's just going in circles.
No, I know. I'm just trying to wait for it
know.
to be over. That's why I haven't done anything.
I was trying to
I'm
do
like,
like
yeah, you should just wait till the morning.
I was trying to do a spoopy thing, and y'all just like, no, we're yeah, that was my bad. Oh well. Anywho, moving on.
Alright, you should have
Okay,
put me.
I know what was going on.
Listen, you should have put me as a bodyguard.
You are a bodyguard.
That's what I'm saying. I said he shouldn't have put me as a bodyguard because I would have wanted to investigate it, but then I'm playing out of my character. I'm a bodyguard. I have to stay as a bodyguard.
Your character could decide to stop being a bodyguard.
No,
would mercy
you don't
rule all
take
those
years
other
of training to do what you want.
Years of training to be a bodyguard.
To be a soldier. That's how you become. If you're okay, who is Irina? Like, how important is she to have 2 bodyguards?
You tell me. You're her bodyguard.
I'm asking the DM, not you.
Okay.
Irina is the single most wanted person by Strahd.
Yeah, you missed that in the first session. Strahd is like been visiting her and shit.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Irina.
And who, like, okay, who
Is she
why?
like beautiful or?
Is she?
Yeah,
Like-
she's hot AF, dude.
Oh,
What is she?
fine-ass
Is she
redhead.
like in some position of power? Is she a princess? What is
No,
she?
she's just a person. She is
VIP.
considered a noble because she was adopted by the Burgomaster, but that is all.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this knowledge that she is a fine specimen in mind going forward.
Oh no!
You
I don't-
like gills?
What?
She's a granny, bro.
Is
If
she?
you're her bodyguard.
No,
you're
she's
being
like in
character.
her. She's like in her 30s.
If someone told me she was old.
I
Okay.
okay. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Y'all wake up the next morning. And prepare yourselves with your spells that need to be prepared for our spellcasters. You complete a long rest. Technically, Ren wouldn't, but we don't gotta talk about that. That's fine. She completes her long rest, despite going off and doing stuff.
Hey, you said it was light walking for an hour. She's good.
It was stealthing for an hour.
But that's my personality. That doesn't take anything. I'm a natural stealther.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Oh my god.
Let's see how much health I regain, boys. Fuck.
You regain max health at the end of a long rest.
No, you regain your hit die.
Who's saying that?
All day. That's the rules. That's how you regain health. Unless you're,
Rocketen?
like,
No,
older.
no, that's a short rest.
That's a long rest too. You only roll your hit dice on a long rest.
Are you? Have I been playing D&D wrong my entire life?
You've been playing 5e wrong.
Oh, is that like an old rule that like
That's yeah.
I might
A lot of
that
people
might
just
be a
homebrew it. They
that might
long
be a
rest
critical
full.
role
Nah,
rule that
boy,
I picked
Steven, you
up.
capping.
In
It is
At the
hindsight,
end of a long
the-
rest, the character regains all lost hit points.
Is that?
yeah, I am pretty sure that's the case.
Oh.
No, now he's been playing D&D wrong his own time.
Let me-
Player's handbook.
Yeah, I'm looking it up in my player's handbook. Because now I'm like, long rest, question mark. Have I been doing
This
it
man
wrong?
has you second guessing.
I know, and it's
All right,
bothering
I'm
me.
gonna just copy paste it.
Rocketen be making me question everything that I do.
There you go.
Maybe it was my players that didn't like it.
Long rest, long rest.
That second paragraph.
You regain all lost hit points, and you regain spent hit die.
Yeah, the only reason you'd use hit die are for
Bro,
either
I'm
home
thinking of
rule.
3.5. There's 3.5.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, somebody who
Wow.
solely plays 5e.
I've been playing 5e wrong.
Haha. Get good, scrub.
Good thing I'm regaining 5 health instead of 3.
Whole 5 health. Granted, I'm making fun of Rocket In, even though he's like telling me that I'm running this improperly, but you know, it's fine.
Tell me how you want.
I told y'all, this is very loosely based on Curse of Strahd.
What are we doing at this moment?
Yeah, what are we doing now? What's going on?
Um,
So we can make Ren happy because she's been on her nerves about standing idly.
Ren, just kill Randy's character.
No. Randy's the only one who followed me.
Kill Randy's character and then transform into Randy.
Because Randy's a simp.
if you ask that to the party, Ippo and Karama would know that there is a general store. Bildrat's
General store's
Mercantile.
right up the street. Bildrat's Mercantile, it's called.
I don't know why my character slips through a Cockney accent every now and then.
What supplies? We haven't used any supplies.
Not true. Rocket and used his holy water flash.
I did. I gotta go get some more.
But I'm pretty sure you cannot get more holy water from a merchant store.
You might be able to. You never know.
And we in fucking Transylvania, bro.
I also gotta go buy some more plants so I can make potions.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's make a trip to the store. I want to drop this arena bitch.
Are you? What?
We're
Okay.
in her employ, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so are y'all heading to the general store and then heading to Valaki?
Well, now that I know that she's just a normal person, I kind of don't want to defend her.
What do you mean she's hot?
You're a
She's the
simp?
most wanted person in this place that we're at.
What alignment are you, Rama?
What you mean?
Like, morality wise? Are you like lawful good?
I'm lawful neutral.
Okay.
Okay, are we heading to the general store and then heading to Valaki, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the store.
Okay. You arrive at the general store. The sparse light from the building spills out from behind the drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, says Bildrath's Mercantile. You see a human male, shorter individual, bald head, just idly watching over his goods and like taking inventory of what he has. Like, how might I be able to help you?
Yes, I was looking for more wares.
Anything in particular, my dear lad?
I seem to have run out of the holy water that I carry with me. I also will require a new flask to hold it in, so I hope you carry both.
I can certainly see about the holy water, and I definitely have a flask on me. Give me one moment. And he steps back into the storeroom and begins to, you hear shuffling through, trying to look for a flask and some holy water.
Quiver, rob the place.
Oh no.
How do I check how much money I have?
Are you on a PDF?
Yeah.
Let me look. Ah, no, I closed that. Oops. We're good. It should be like closer to the bottom, or like the bottom of the first page.
I didn't see it though. Let me see.
It should say like inventory. It should be under inventory or equipment. It should be like CP, SP, GP, PP.
I didn't have any when I first started. I only have some because I picked it up.
It says my proficiency just says like my weapons, tools, and languages. It's not showing how much
Do you
money.
have a list that shows like a backpack, a bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torch, rations? You have something that has all that kind of stuff in it?
I
Yeah,
guess not. I'm
I
not
have,
seeing it.
but I don't see where my gold is.
Yeah.
Because you, I mean, your class may have given you starting gold, just depending on what equipment you
Oh.
chose. Otherwise, you may not have any gold.
Do you have a spot in the top right of your inventory that says currency, Mario? Mine says currency. So I see that now.
Where?
I
I
don't
just
know.
see experience points,
Beyond thing.
player name, class level, race, and background on the top right.
Did you download the sheet, or are you still looking at the web page?
The PDF.
You're going to be looking at page 2. It'll have your features and traits with a bunch of paragraphs and stuff.
Monk
Literally
features?
right
Yeah.
below that. There'll be numbers on the left side that are a bunch of
Oh yeah, I have nothing.
But
I can
Nice.
spare gold.
I have no. Okay, thank you. All right, listen. I need a weapon, Mr. Merchant.
Okay. Karama, you say you have no gold.
I have no gold.
Go ahead and add, since you don't have much equipment, go ahead and add 100 GP just as like what you would have been paid for doing your work as a bodyguard.
Okay. So I have now have 100 gold.
Man, I gotta stop at the entrance and start bodyguarding.
yeah,
Well,
can I-
this
can
is
I get
over the
some-
course of like multiple weeks. Ippo, you would have the same thing.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So, what weapons do you have for me? I want to. I'm looking for a weapon that's one hand.
A one-handed weapon, you say? I could certainly give you a short sword, a long sword, or some club, a mace. Any of these sound enticing to you?
Maybe. What would you have for your two hands? I may be looking for either a long sword or a spear.
A long sword you can hold in two hands, and it does a little. You're able to do a little more oomph with it. You can hit something a little bit harder. As for spears, yeah, we have a few of those. Usually those are meant for throwing, but you could certainly use one as a combat weapon.
Hmm. I'll grab a spear.
Okay. Pardon me as I. Okay. That will cost you about 10 gold pieces.
All right.
Okay, mark that off on your character sheet. Would anybody
Just
else?
90?
What? Yeah. So you just have 90 at the moment. Would anybody else
So-
like to buy anything?
So I have to actually like add that to my inventory then, like the name of it.
Yes. And it deals 1d6 damage.
1d6 damage.
Yes, and it can be thrown, and as a two-handed weapon, it can be used. It can deal 1d8.
Okay. So you said it has what was it again?
A spear that deals 1d6 with one hand, 1d8 with two hands.
In
And
that same
then-
fashion,
And then
you
you said
wouldn't
what was
happen
it?
to have a war hammer, would you? I've always been a fan of hammers myself.
I do actually. I had the Valakians bring me a warhammer. Not the Valakians, the Viscani. I apologize. That'll run you about 150 gold pieces.
150? That's outrageous.
Well, we do live in the middle of nowhere, and it is quite hard to get goods out here.
You know, as a fellow bald man myself, and I'll pull back my robe, I have often gone through times where I have wanted hair, and have you ever wanted a full head of luscious hair?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Because perhaps I have something that might interest you.
Actually, make that a deception check.
Damn, that's fucked up.
A deception instead of persuasion? It's the same modifier.
So, no.
15.
A 15. I don't appreciate you trying to take advantage of something that might be an insecurity of mine.
Oh, I'm just trying to help. Maybe it could be worth your while. Help you get a. Maybe there's a girl you fancy. I don't know. Does he have a ring? I haven't checked.
Make a perception check.
Nope.
Ah.
6.
Okay. 150 gold, sir. Take it or leave it.
What if I just took it? And I'm gonna reach for the whatever.
With that, Periwimple, would you please come down here, darling? And from the upper room, or you hear footsteps, heavy footsteps, walking down the door, walking down, and you see a 6'6", hulk of a man. He's not wearing much, but he's wearing a simple tunic and pants, but you can just see his muscles rippling through them. Periwimple, would you
under my breath.
would you please explain to this poor man what happens if they just take items? And then Periwimple picks up his great sword. I do whatever my good uncle wants me to.
Why are you trying to start a fight at a local store?
Now, Perry Nipple, was it?
Periwimple.
Yes,
Wimple.
Perry Wimple. Wimple, yes. You see, I wasn't trying to take anything. I just wanted to inspect it. I'll admit, he may have misconstrued my actions.
Make a deception check.
3.
3?
Yeah.
I don't really like you in my store. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. You and the rest of your friends.
I am.
I'm gonna peel back the eyelet on my mask and give you a wink.
Okay. Are you robbing this guy?
I'm just giving you a wink, man.
I
That's
swing
specific.
my great axe through the front window of this guy's store for intimidation.
Make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
You just lost your weapon, though. I don't think that's gonna intimidate anyone.
I did not lose it. It's an axe. I swung it.
Oh, I thought you threw it. I thought you threw it.
You just yeeted it.
By the way, I got a 20 on intimidation.
Got a 20.
Oh shit, that's funny.
With a loud laughter. Ha ha ha. I like this one. He's funny.
Damn.
Pointing to you.
Uh-oh.
And then he begins to take steps towards Rocketed. Just patting his great sword.
I must stand all 5'7" of my ground.
I hold my great axe out to the side in front of Rakuten, showing that he's not gonna get to him.
He stands about 3 feet away, leans over. Please leave. I don't want your blood on my walls.
Was that a threat?
Simply a statement.
Well, good luck catching me, and I'm going to sprint out of the store.
Are you carrying anything?
What?
Are you taking anything, or are you just running?
I'm just running.
Okay. Who else was in the store? Psych?
I'll just lower my axe and walk out at a normal speed after.
Okay. A lot of you just immediately leave the room, leaving Quiver by himself, just like looking through the bows. And he doesn't really see anything that's any better than what he already has. You get the idea that this is kind of just a general sword, nothing enchanted by any means. So, I'm assuming you carry on with your day. Unless there was something else y'all wanted to do, you crazy heathens.
Well, that could have gone better.
Crazy heathens.
I just thought he was asking for, oh, goodness, at least 5 times more than anyone would be willing to pay for a hammer.
I mean, I got my spear.
Agreed.
Well, at least I still have this thing, and I'm gonna pull the spear out from under my robe, and then I'm gonna open the stick up to its full length, twirl it around a bit.
Sorry, I was reading. What do you do?
I then say, well, at least I still have this thing, and I pull my spear out from underneath my robes and pull out the sticks to its full length.
Okay.
Twirl it around a bit. It's my monk spear. It's a monk weapon.
Alrighty.
I just wanted to move from a D8 to a D10.
I mean, what when you lie, or when you lie, it'd be like that.
I did have a tincture that could help him. I have yeah, it's a flask of oil. That would have worked.
Uh-huh. Sure. Okay, has anybody that wasn't into that conversation want to do anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go explore.
Let's go check out that stone structure that fucking Rin wanted to check out last night, but we were sleeping.
As you bring this up, Ismark walks up and says, I do believe that we were trying to head towards Valaki. Is that incorrect? Did you guys have a change of heart?
Oh.
Also, if Lauren's speaking, I can't hear her. I keep seeing her like circle come up, but I don't hear anything she's saying.
She's doing something like.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I feel. I'm starting to think we don't have people committed right now.
You know, I kind of get that idea too.
I know it's kind of annoying.
Shame on them. In that case,
We do be 3 hours in.
we do be 3 hours. we
Did not go anywhere near the whole time.
we do be 2.5 hours in.
Hey, I joined this call at 7.
I joined like 7.
I guess since people seem relatively distracted at this point, and we have reached a point in which it is sufficeable to level up, I can call it here.
Oh.
And everybody can
Wow.
level up to level 3 before we head to Valaki.
Oh boy, I'm gonna kick Periwinkle's ass now.
Shut up.